Welcome to the News at Gen for Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. It's National Lowercase Day, and in recognition, all the letters on my teleprompter are now in lowercase. It's also National Fossil Day, so congratulations, John Cleese. And finally, it's World Standards Day. In a relation in lowering standards news, the Supreme Court has decided that the U.S. Census can be cut short. When pressed for reasoning, the court said that the census had run out of numbers. A concurring opinion written by an unknown justice said they were judges, not mathematicians, and the census looms large in the United States, as this will determine how many representatives California and Texas get. Election season is upon us. Still. I know we're all exhausted and scared, but November is only like 300 weeks away, so let's get into it. The News Agenda would like to highlight some key states in this year's presidential election. It's Trump versus Biden today in today's quick election hits because everybody should be stoned this election season. In Florida, the hanging chad of the United States, who the fuck knows, man? It's Florida. In Iowa, all 3 million members of the band Slipknot are expected to vote for whichever candidate has the sickest mask. This year, Georgia is a surprise battleground state and may turn blue unless the governor, Brian Kemp, keeps his word to make it painful for black people to vote. In Arizona, Joe Biden might be able to pull off a win because he shares the Democratic ballot with a fucking astronaut. Cool, man. And deep in the heart of Texas, Trump is having electoral struggles. And they continue because he cannot count on sharing the ballot with the charismatic juggernaut that is Senator Ted Cruz. In North Carolina, Trump has nobody but himself to blame as he looks on track to lose college-educated men because they can't get a good tee time at Trump's Charlotte golf course. And finally, in South Carolina, a conservative contingent of Republicans might flip because they do not approve of the man crush Senator Lindsey Graham has on Donald. Stay tuned for Friday as I run down some key Senate races. So let's turn our attention to Poland for basically one reason: to blow shit up. A tall boy bomb was dropped in 1945 during World War II. The British bomb didn't go off then, but it went off yesterday. The very long delay is causing some to nickname the bomb Brexit. And now I'll run away from Poland before they find out I'm one of those icky queer people and I'm in one of those LGBT-free zones. In science news, scientists have discovered a room temperature superconductor. At least room temperature if you don't mind a brisk Midwestern day. The material can achieve superconductivity at relatively warm 59 degrees Fahrenheit, which is something in the rest of the world. However, the material made of carbon, sulfur, and hydrogen is only able to achieve superconductivity at a high pressure. Fortunately, it is 2020. And finally, in vicious, killing, cute, animal-friendly news, U.S. officials have determined that wild wolverines are no longer requiring of protection. Wolverines have agreed that they do not need protection, and additionally that they are not in here with us, but we're in there with them! And so that's the news. I want to apologize for my lack of video on Monday. As you may be able to see, I've done a little updating at the Gen News hole. Hopefully this will allow me to be more efficient. And, no, who am I kidding? It just looks better. You can get a judgmental eye of the aardvark too. I wanted to express thanks to my lovely patrons who are now scrolling by. I also want to welcome another executive producer on the rolls here. That's amazing. So cool. Thank you so very much, all of you. So please join us on Patreon if you can't. A like and subscribe is free and so very appreciated. So thank you for consideration and stay safe. And remember, I love you. And so does he.